today's video, I'm going to be making a reaction time game. So first, we have to have wires, an LCD, Arduino, breadboard, a joystick, a 10K potentiometer, and I think it's called a push-up button. So first, I'm just wiring the LEDs. I think I switched it out for green because I realized I want to switch the order first. I connected the power and ground. Now right here, I added the green LED. And I got some new wires. These are basically like, I guess, better wires because they take up less space. Now I do the yellow right here, and then finally I'm gonna do the red. Alright, now I did the passive buzzer. Passive buzzer is kind of weird because I feel like the pins aren't like the right size, but it's fine. Now I did the 10K potentiometer. Left is power, right is ground. And I did the push-up button right here. I had to like search this one up. I don't know how to wire it in the beginning. As you can see, I like switched it around. Now I did the joystick. I only use one function of the joystick, so I only have 3 pins. I think it's called the SW, and of course the power and ground. And finally, I'm just gonna add the LCD. This one, I use ChatGPT. I don't know how to wire this. And yeah, ended up working. LCD didn't work first time, but everything else was fine. So now we're gonna go in Arduino IDE, and I'm basically just gonna write the code for everything. First, what I want to do is I want to do hashtag include. I'm gonna do the liquid crystal. This is basically for the LCD, and now I'm gonna add the pins. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add all the pins I added. So the reaction time button, the green LED, red LED, yellow LED, buzzer pin, and the difficulty pin, which is basically the joystick. Unsigned, long. Basically this would be like the max. I'm gonna create the 3 difficulty names, which is easy, normal, and then hard. So now I'm gonna make random wait times for each difficulty. So I'm gonna add max and min wait times. Now going into the setup, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin mode everything and also do the serial and LCD begin. Now I'm gonna make the random delay different every time, so I just do random seed. So I'll change the difficulty by using a bunch of if statements. I'm gonna define void play around. So now I'm gonna do the random wait period. Basically this is just the before the game starts. So we have like your get ready, and then when the LCD want to print, do not press because the game hasn't started yet. If the millis minus the reaction start is greater than 5,000. So basically if your seconds already passed, then you'll be too slow. Now as you can see here, it's pretty intuitive. I made every function pretty intuitive. As you can see, calculate points, and it's based on reaction time. Now here's all the functions that I added before. Let me just say there's is pressed, so when it tells you when it's going to be pressed, when it's going to be released. Of course we have to add a false start, which is why we had the thing where it's like don't press, and it'll deduct 50 points. And then yeah, it will print out false start and then subtract 50 points, which is nice. And then if you remember, I talked about too slow. If it's too slow, then it'll print too slow. Yeah, no points. And then at the very end we need to calculate the points, right?